One more time, I couldn't hear you.
Y'all better stop listening to these unlearned pastors who take scriptures completely out of context to make up a whole religion that Christ never told you to be a part of. When you read in Acts chapter 2, where it talks about them having cloven tongues, and then they are speaking with tongues that gave them utterance and all of that stuff, that's not talking about shit about a Honda, tie my bow tie. You just read down further in the chapter and it tells you exactly what those cloven tongues were. Down in verse 6, it tells you that when they began to speak like this, in verse 6 it says, how do we hear them speak in our own language? Because they was from a certain region, but they were speaking a language of people from a different country. In verse 8 it says, and how hear we every man in our own tongue wherein we were born? What is it talking about? Language. They spoke a different language. That was the miracle. Not should have bought a Honda. Boop. Paul even cleared this up in later chapters to the churches of Corinth, where it says in the law, it was written with man of other tongues, meaning languages and lips will I speak unto this people. Not in an unknown language. That's actually called glossolalia. And when you look up glossolalia, it says it has been considered by many to be abnormal, and those who practice it have thought to be mentally ill. That's not what the Bible's talking about when it says speak in tongues. When it says speak in tongues, it means speak in languages that you were not born or raised in, and you can speak those things fluently. That was the miracle of Acts 2, not